In a world where retirement often feels like navigating through the vast Canadian wilderness without a compass, there's a beacon of hope on the horizon. What if I told you that your golden years are about to be transformed from gold to platinum? Hello, friends. I'm Michael, and welcome to Seniors Money, your trusted guide through the often bewildering landscape of Canadian senior finances. Today, I have news that's going to make your heart soar higher than a flock of Canada geese in spring formation. The Canada Revenue Agency, our very own CRA, has just unveiled a program so generous it's making waves from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Picture this: $4,000 a month, every month, deposited directly into the bank accounts of eligible Canadian seniors. Yes, you heard that right. $4,000. Now, I know what you're thinking. Michael, this sounds like something out of a Margaret Atwood novel. Too good to be nonfiction. But my dear friends, in an era when good news is as rare as a quiet moment during a Stanley Cup playoff, this is the real deal. So grab your double-double, find your favorite spot by the fireplace, and let's explore how this CRA announcement is about to turn your retirement from making ends meet to living the dream. Here at Seniors Money, we believe that every Canadian senior deserves to enjoy their retirement years with the same pride and comfort they felt watching our men's and women's hockey teams win Olympic gold. That's why we're always on the lookout for ways to boost your financial well-being, from tax breaks to government grants. Think of us as your personal financial Mounties, always there to serve and protect your nest egg. Now let's dive into the heart of today's extraordinary news: the CRA's $4,000 monthly program for seniors. It's like winning the hockey lottery every month, but instead of one lucky winner, it's a victory for seniors across our great nation. $4,000 a month. Let that sink in. That's not just a number, it's a statement. A bold declaration from the CRA that Canada's seniors aren't just citizens, they're our national treasures. This isn't merely financial support, it's our country's way of saying, thank you for building the Canada we love. Think about Maria in Toronto, a retired nurse who spent 4 decades caring for others. Last month, she was calculating whether to heat her home or fill her fridge. Today, she's planning a cross-country via rail trip to see the grandchildren she's been missing in Vancouver. This $4,000 monthly gift ensures that your basic needs aren't just met, they're exceeded. In a country blessed with abundance yet challenged by costs, no senior should ever have to choose between warmth and nourishment. Take Pierre in Montreal. A widower on a fixed income, he used to bypass the organic section, the fresh seafood, the premium maple syrup. Now, he's not just filling his cart, he's choosing the very best. Because at $4,000 a month, healthy eating isn't a luxury. It's your Canadian right. And healthcare. Yes, we're blessed with our system. But what about those extras that make life more comfortable? High-quality hearing aids, top-tier dentures, that ergonomic mattress for your back pain. At $4,000 a month, these aren't splurges. They're investments in your well-being. Next, let's talk housing. A topic that's been as choppy as Hudson Bay in November. Many seniors have watched their communities gentrify, fearing they'd be priced out of neighborhoods they called home for decades. Consider the family in Vancouver. After 50 years in their modest Kitsilano apartment, rising rents had them contemplating a move to the suburbs. But with $4,000 a month, they're not just staying, they're upgrading. Imagine a spacious condo with a view of the mountains, a balcony for their beloved flower boxes, even an extra room for when their granddaughter visits from Calgary. This CRA boost means you're not just clinging to your home, you're enhancing it. That walk-in tub you've been eyeing, install it. Want to retrofit for better accessibility? Do it. Your home has been your sanctuary through life's storms. Now make it your palace. But my friends, retirement isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about shifting from a mindset of expenses to one of experiences. And at $4,000 a month, oh, the experiences you'll have. Picture Esther from Winnipeg. At 75, she thought her adventurous days were in her scrapbooks. But last week, with her boosted income, she booked a dog sledding tour in the Yukon. There she was under the northern lights, living a dream she'd nearly forgotten. That's not just a trip, it's a rebirth. Or how about Frank in Halifax? A retired dock worker, he always had a knack for music but never the means to pursue it. Today, he's taking online guitar lessons from a Juno Award winner, playing weekly gigs at the local pub. His pension pays the bills. This CRA boost funds his encore career. Now let's touch on something deeply Canadian: our value of family. We're a nation that believes in tight-knit communities. starting at home. But in recent years, many seniors have felt more like spectators in their families' lives. The Tremblay family reunion was always a dream for Marguerite in Quebec City, but coordinating 30 relatives across 3 generations, financially daunting. Enter the CRA's $4,000 boost. This summer, they're all converging on a chalet in the eastern townships. A week of laughter, poutine, and precious moments. Marguerite isn't just attending, she's hosting, reclaiming her role as the family's vibrant matriarch. This isn't just about vacations. It's Saturday morning hockey lessons for your grandson, sending your granddaughter to that prestigious art camp in Banff, or helping your adult child through a career transition. At $4,000 a month, you're not just a grandparent, you're a grand enabler of dreams. We Canadians are justly proud of our healthcare system. But in our golden years, wellness transcends conventional medicine. It's about nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. A holistic approach that's often seen as a luxury. Not anymore. Visit any yoga studio in Victoria, and you'll find it's not just millennials on the mats. There's Louise, 80, mastering her son's salutations. After a career in academia, arthritis was limiting her mobility. Now, with the financial stress lifted, she's not just paying for top-tier yoga classes, she's planning a wellness retreat in the Okanagan Valley. Mental health, often overlooked, becomes a priority. Maybe it's weekly sessions with a psychologist to process life's transitions. Perhaps it's a subscription to the best brain training apps or enrolling in that philosophy course at the local university. And let's not forget nutrition. Organic berries from the Fraser Valley, wild salmon from British Columbia. The very foods that fortify your body and mind. In our digital age, many seniors have felt like polar bears on melting ice, struggling to find firm footing. Technology, meant to connect, often isolates. But with this financial liberty, you're not just keeping up, you're leaping ahead. Tom in Toronto, a retired auto worker, used to see smartphones as alien gadgets. His grandkids would video call, and he'd fumble, feeling a world apart. Fast forward to today. With worries about data plans and device costs evaporating, he's at the Apple Store, mastering his new iPhone. Now, he's not just answering video calls, he's initiating them, even teaching his grandkids a few tricks. This CRA boost democratizes tech, that high-resolution tablet for reading without eye strain. Yours, the smartwatch that monitors your heart rate and tracks your woodland walks. On your wrist, premium online courses from the Perimeter Institute for Theoretical Physics in Waterloo. At your fingertips. In this digital renaissance, you're not the student, you're the pioneer. Now let's zoom out from the individual to the communal. Because here's the beautiful truth. When seniors thrive, communities flourish. This $4,000 monthly infusion isn't just changing your life. It's uplifting every corner of Canada. Take a Saturday morning in a small town. Let's say Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Pre-CRA boost, the local farmers market was dwindling. Fast forward to now, it's a vibrant hub. Why? Because seniors like Alma, with her enhanced purchasing power, are buying heirloom tomatoes, artisanal cheeses, handcrafted quilts. She's not just shopping. She's injecting vitality into the local economy. Multiply Alma by thousands across the country. In Charlottetown, the community theater sees a surge in season ticket holders. In Street John's, the struggling bookstore becomes a cultural landmark. Up in Yellowknife, Indigenous artisans find a booming market for their carvings. This CRA initiative isn't just a financial transaction. It's cultural preservation. One purchase at a time. But wait, there's more. Many of you are using this boost to invest in the next generation. In Calgary, Robert is funding his granddaughter's renewable energy startup. Over in Moncton, Iris is setting up scholarships at the local community college. You're not just spending, you're seeding Canada's future. As a nation spanning 6 time zones with a tapestry of landscapes that inspired the Group of 7, we have a backyard that's the world's envy. Yet many seniors felt this natural bounty was financially out of reach. No longer. Harold and June from Winnipeg always said they'd take the Rocky Mountaineer for their 60th anniversary. But as the years passed, it seemed like just a golden dream. Then came the CRA's announcement. Today, they're not just on that train. They're in the Gold Leaf Service Dome car, witnessing Canada's majesty in panoramic luxury. But why stop at our borders? With $4,000 a month, the world becomes your oyster. Or should I say, your maple glazed salmon. Maybe it's retracing your ancestors' steps in Scotland, experiencing Haida culture in British Columbia, or finally seeing the Northern Territory that inspired your favorite Emily Kerr paintings. Some of you are blending travel with purpose. Look at the group from Trois Rivieres, now in Costa Rica. They're not just tourists, they're volunteer teachers, sharing Canadian values, diversity, kindness, hockey tips, with eager students. Your pension-covered flights. This CRA boost funds your accommodations, making voluntourism a reality. Canada's artistic soul has always been profound, from Joni Mitchell's melodies to Margaret Lawrence's prose. Many of you have been lifelong arts lovers, yet participation often felt financially prohibitive. This changes everything. It's opening night at the Stratford Festival. In years past, Gwendolyn from Kingston would be home, listening to CBC Radio's broadcast. Now, she's here in person, not in the back rows but front and center, her $4,000 CRA boost making her a season patron. She's not just watching Shakespeare, she's supporting the very stage that shaped Canadian theatre. For some, it's transitioning from appreciator to creator. In Sudbury, Alon spent 40 years in nickel mines, always sketching during lunch breaks. Today, he's enrolled in the Ontario College of Art and Design Senior Program. His pension handles daily life, the CRA boost. It's funding his studio space, premium paints, even a mentor from the Michael Gallery. If there's one thing we Canadians unanimously cherish, it's our environment. From the Bay of Fundy to the Spirit Bears of Haida Gwaii, our land defines us. Many seniors have yearned to live more sustainably, but found eco-friendly options pricey. This CRA boost. It's not just greening your wallet, it's greening Canada. Meet the Johnsons in rural Alberta. Oil industry retirees, they've watched their province's energy debates with mixed feelings. Their dream? To own an electric vehicle, blending their petroleum past with a cleaner future. Enter the CRA's $4,000 monthly gift. Now they're proudly driving a Canadian-made EV, proving that even in oil country, green transitions are possible. In urban centers, your leading community initiatives. Toronto's Regent Park now boasts Canada's largest rooftop garden, spearheaded by seniors using their boosted funds for organic seedlings and rainwater systems. In Vancouver's West End, a senior-led co-op is installing solar panels, slashing bills while championing clean energy. Most poignantly, in many Indigenous communities, elders like Margaret in Saskatchewan's Beardies and Oak Mesa's Cree Nation are using their funds to revive traditional, sustainable farming practices, teaching a new generation how to live in harmony with the land. $4,000 a month. Let that sink in. This isn't just a number, it's a statement. A bold declaration from the CRA that Canada's seniors aren't just citizens, they're our national treasures. This initiative isn't merely financial support, it's our country's way of saying, thank you for building the Canada we love. Think of Maria in Toronto, Pierre in Montreal, the family in Vancouver. Each story a testament to how this boost transforms lives from just getting by to truly thriving. This CRA boost democratizes dreams. That cross-country train journey, the art studio in Sudbury, the EV in Alberta. Once mere fantasies, now realities. You're not just spending, you're investing in a richer, greener, more culturally vibrant Canada. At $4,000 a month, every senior becomes a patron of the arts, a sustainability pioneer, a community cornerstone. As we wrap up this extraordinary news, I want you to picture yourself 6 months from now. Maybe you're hosting a family reunion in Quebec's eastern townships, or perhaps you're attending your first solo art exhibition in Toronto. You might be teaching traditional farming in Saskatchewan, or simply enjoying organic berries from your rooftop garden in Vancouver. Whatever the scene, know this: it's not just a dream anymore. Thanks to the CRA's groundbreaking $4,000 monthly program, it's your new reality. I'm Michael, and this is Seniors Money, where your golden years truly shine. Remember, in Canada, our elders aren't just respected, they're revered. This CRA initiative isn't just boosting your bank account, it's elevating your status from gold to platinum. So embrace this new chapter. Your story, rich with experiences and wisdom, is far from over. In fact, with $4,000 a month, it's about to have its most thrilling, most meaningful, most quintessentially Canadian chapters yet. Here's to your platinum years. May they sparkle with all the brilliance you brought to our nation.